Hello Aries, and welcome to your monthly reading for December. So let's give the cards a good shuffle. Let's invite the energy for this December for Aries, please. And let's see what Spirit has as a message for you. Alright, let's split the deck and we'll jump straight on in. Perfect. Alright. Sorry, I'm just getting a message as well too. I'm inviting a new deck in. So let's what is this deck called? It's called the Threads of Fate. So I'm using the Threads of Fate along with Rider White Smith, however you pronounce that, so sorry. I actually threw out the box because it was very worn, but look at my new shiny box. It's so cute, I love it. Anything shiny. Anyway, Threads of Fate, please, for Aries. Okay, do we have an overall energy of this reading, please? What should we be mindful of for this reading? You get a call in to shuffle the deck, but there's a very specific message coming through. There we go. Ancestors. Interesting. Let's see what comes up in the reading. We have ancestors. If you can quite see that. The ancestors. So these, it looks like the tree of life, basically, and also the moon in the background. But the roots of the tree, and let's try and show you a bit better. Without there we go. So the roots of the tree are really growing into the ground. There's a strong base, there's a strong essence of who am I, where did I come from, what is it that I want to achieve, how do I want to grow in this lifetime I'm here as well. So in this lifetime, how do I want to develop, how do I want to grow? So these roots are really going deep, which is really wonderful. So we have ancestors as the overall energy for the reading. So let's see. So Aries, let's bring out the cards. You have the Magician and the Heart. Beautiful. All right. Wow. All right. So in the heart of the matter, we have the Magician. So you're in super creative energy at this moment. If you see that. So very creative. There is basically, you have all the tools that you need to create whatever it is that you want. Just try and focus the camera there instead. So you have the energy, you have everything that you need to create whatever it is that you want. So whether you're building your own brand, whether you're creating something for yourself, whether you are diving into an industry that you're already familiar with, that maybe you know it already, but it feels maybe it's a new job position within that industry. You already have the idea that you want to grow. You already have everything that you need in order to grow. So I think this is a really, really beautiful message to start off with. And welcome to your December. So very beautiful. There's a lot of growth here. I also, for me, this infinity symbol just at the top of the crown here is very powerful in this card today. I'm seeing, I saw a flash and I'm sorry, I missed that. The message will come back when it needs to come back. It was so quick in my mind's eye. In the card crossing you, see a challenge for this month is the Three of Swords in reversed. So I'm understanding that you have been in some heartbreak, or maybe you are overcoming some heartbreak. So I think the healing here is what's going to help you overcome, you stepping into the Magician. So I don't know if maybe there's some old wounds or some kind of traumas, or maybe something lingering in the back of your mind that's preventing you from entering the Magician energy. You could have been bullied before. There could have been maybe something that your family has said. Overall, I'm seeing a lot of creation, but you are prohibiting yourself from this creation at this moment because of a lack of something. So whether there is a lack of initiative, I don't think it's a lack of an initiative or desire. It's something you really want, but there's something that's holding you back. But you are holding you back. You are holding yourself back at this point because maybe you're thinking about, oh, so-and-so said this in the past. So-and-so behaved this way in the past. You have everything to control this now. No one's in your past at this moment. In your recent past, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So there's a lot of energy around the build and desire, a lot of maternal energy around building and desiring what it is that you want to grow, how it is that you want to succeed. There is an element here that it could be finances, but I feel this is more within the family. I think this is more about what matters to you and the matter of heart and how it is that you want to grow and nurture that. But there's a lot of energy around this at this moment. So this could have been, November previously, previous to December. So I'm understanding that you're definitely focused on what it is that you want to grow, how it is you want to contribute and turn up for yourself. There is a bit of healing that needs to be considered, because it's not that I don't think you're doing the work, you are, but there's something just kind of lingering in the back of your mind that's preventing you from being in that Magician energy this month. And moving forward, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So Seven of Cups in reverse is feeling like there's not much other options, or I'm feeling like your mind is a bit scattered at this moment. So whatever it is that you want to create, maybe there's too much options, that you are now kind of wasting time, is what I'm hearing. This shadow figure for me is really kind of, so is pointing out. So I'm not sure if this is more towards your shadow side or if this is something kind of lingering in the dark. I'm not sure. Let's pull out a clarifier for this. Because if it's the Moon card, then that's going to be more significant. Could we pull a clarifier for the Seven of Cups, please? We have the Emperor. So yeah, I'm feeling like maybe you're being a bit strict. Maybe there's something that's a little bit scattered, or you're not quite focused on what it is that you need to be focused on. We've got the energy of the Emperor here as well. So the energy with the Seven of Cups in reversed. So the Emperor is someone who's very determined, very logical, very what's the word? Very stable is what I want to say. Balanced. So the fact that you've got the Seven of Cups in reverse with the Emperor, for me, leads me to believe that I'm hearing that you want to be in that Emperor energy, but you're just feeling a bit scattered at the moment. But there is definitely a determination there. Also, the Emperor is wearing the armor under his cloak here as well. So he is always ready. So I feel like maybe you're giving too much of a benefit of the doubt. Maybe you're giving too much energy to the doubting rather than what it is that you actually want to conceive. Like, you are ready, you are prepared in battle, you've already mapped out the plan, you're already creating what it is that you want to create, or at least making those baby steps. And you're just kind of holding yourself back with this at this moment. Thank you. In your crown energy, so what's on your mind, is the Ace of Wands. So again, we've got this desire to create, this desire to make something, this desire to step ahead, to be the person that is knowledgeable, that has that drive. You are driving yourself, or you have the mind, you want to drive yourself or to lead others. In the subconscious, we have the Five of Cups here. So Five of Cups is feeling like maybe you haven't quite got enough. You're kind of focused or preoccupied about what has been spilled, basically. So whether that is, I'm hearing spilling the tea. So if there has been some drama around you, that could be the drama, you know, that the Three of Swords is pointing towards. If there has been some drama, if there has been some doubts, you are fully focused on the doubts and the drama, rather than focusing on what it is that you truly want. How can I overcome this feeling of being preoccupied? How can I overcome what has gone, what is not here, and how can I turn this situation around for it to be more positive? I feel that you're kind of lingering in the negative at the moment. That's okay. This is why we're here. This is why this message is coming to you now. In your advice position, you have the Chariot. So either you are traveling, or there is definitely a desire to head somewhere. But the Chariot for me is to step within yourself. Is to let you know that you actually are the driver of the chariot. You know, you are creating the circumstances, you are creating the chance for you to act upon what it is that you want to act upon. So whether you stay in the lingering energy of, you know, being a bit pre-focused on everybody else's worries and not quite focusing on yourself, then that's when the Chariot may steer off. At the end of the day, you are responsible for the desire, your desires, but you are responsible for the choices that you take and how to take this decision. In your external influence, you have the Temperance. So there's a need for balance at this moment. So whether this is balancing your emotions with your desires, whether this is, I'm hearing that maybe something's coming to an end, or you're feeling like something's coming to an end. And I don't know if this is referring to the Five of Cups. Again, if this doesn't resonate, please leave this. But the Temperance card is a card of flow, it's a card of alchemy. So, you know, for this to be in the external influence position, I'm reading this as to focus on yourself, but also to take that advice as long as it serves you. You know, if you're feeling like you're a bit worried, or if the confusion is adding to the Seven of Cups energy, like not sure which direction to take, leave that behind you. Try to go within, try to understand what it is that you truly want and focus, and then let that alchemy flow. Be in that creative spirit. You know, be that creator, be that magician. And ideally, you know, if we can keep this Queen of Pentacles energy moving forward as well. But again, you've got the Emperor here, you know, moving forward in your near future. So you've got the Emperor. So I feel like you're building a legacy here, which is really, or you know, you're taking those steps to create what it is that you want to create, and you are building a legacy here. Pretty big things happening for you. In your hopes and fears, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So there was a little delay in that, wasn't there? So you have the Wheel of Fortune. Have you been behaving well? This is going to come back. I see the Wheel of Fortune as more as the karma card. So if you've been in a good place, if your hopes and dreams and desires have all been well and truly with good intentions, then that is going to come back. If there's something lingering, maybe as an action that you have behaved incorrectly in some way, have you already apologized for that? How can you overcome this? Because at the end of the day, I do feel like this is, you know, what is the Three of Swords pointing at? This is the Five of Cups. This is the Seven of Cups in reversed. So whatever that, you know, that maybe you've behaved a little bit badly or incorrect, or maybe there's just something kind of lingering on your mind that's kind of causing the slight doubt, shall we say. Have you behaved correctly? Have you corrected your behavior moving forward? Maybe that's time, or maybe that's something to consider. Alternatively, the Wheel of Fortune is letting you know again that you have everything that is needed to create. Now, the reason I'm saying that is because you have all of the elements here, as well as all of the elements here. Very, very strong cards for creating something. So building that legacy, like I said. Beautiful. Honestly, this is very exciting. So let me know what this is for you and how this means. And in your final outcome, you have the Ace of Swords in reversed. So I think there's definitely a lot of creation, a lot of creative aspects coming for you. Try not to let that doubt set in mind, because I feel that you can definitely focus on the positives within this reading, which is really, really wonderful. And you are making big things. I'm feeling that maybe you need to adjust your frame of mind at this moment. And yeah, try not to focus on what could be, what might happen, all the things that are not happening for you, and try to focus on what is happening and how you can create or move on with what is happening. Yes, little hiccups happen when you're building something. But the Ace of Swords is very strong here. Yes, it's in reverse, but that's not saying that your idea is not going to happen. It's just, I feel this is more of a message of be mindful of to stay in that positive and stay creating what it is that you want to create. Don't let too many other voices enter at this moment of time, because I feel like that's just kind of giving you a bit of foggy brain. So Aries, a very beautiful December. Thank you so much for staying with me, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. If you would like a personal reading, just reach out to me. I will leave my information in the description box down below.